Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, in a big old, wide, old, spinning ball of filth that we live on called Earth. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS. This is, I think, episode 100 and who knows what. They all blur into one at the end of the day. It's Tonebridge time. Oh, yeah. Hello, 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 hello. I hope you're all doing well. My, let's get rid of this. Let's do it. My fellow warts. So what do you think, guys? We all rise together. So we're all a bunch of warts here. We're all... we grow. I grow on you like a wart. This show grows on you like a wart. We're all warts, and wart is the acronym for We All Rise Together. As you can see, this little logo over here. I made up yesterday for the stream. So I kind of thought, hey, look, you know, why don't we like create a little nickname for ourselves? We're all the warts here. So maybe it'll save everybody having to type each other's name each morning. And you can just type in, hey, warts. What up, warts? Because the warts are here for the win, as Ed Zielinski has said. Hello, if you are watching on Facebook. Welcome along. You can leave a comment and we will come and see you. We'll see it over here on YouTube. You can also flick over to youtube.com/JadeStarr to catch up on the show and join us in the live chat if you feel a bit lonely over there in Facebook, because it is a lonely place, even though you've probably got 3,000 friends who never pay attention to you. You can also catch up on the show daily at howtoaponios.com and join the live stream there and interact with the chat and all that kind of stuff as well. And there's playlists and all that kind of stuff also. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Jade. As I said at the beginning of the show, I play in a few bands, you know, I've got a few projects going on and produce music. I do this show, and you know what? I happen to be transgender as well. And if you've got a problem with that, good luck. I hope you get to sort that out. Anyway, so let's jump over to the apps first before I say hello to everybody in the wart community. What do you think, man? Warts, yeah? I like it. Warts and all. Warts. We all rise together. It'll grow on you. There's so many taglines. I mean, it's ridiculous how many taglines. It'll grow on you. Damn. Oh, I was laughing my ass off yesterday about that. So let's have a look at some of the apps that have dropped in price. There's not much change to yesterday, but let's have a look at this. 3 FabFilter apps have dropped in price. So that's always a good thing, because FabFilter are amazing. I did a review. Oh, not a review. I just looked at it, because I don't review stuff here. I just play around with it like I'm playing around with my dinner. So we looked at FabFilter Saturn 2 last week. So that's dropped back down to $19.99. And I haven't done Pro G and Pro MB, but I'm hoping to in the near future. So, yeah, not much else is there. We've got, man, how do these end up in the music thing, these prayer audio apps? What is that stuff? Musicians? Hypnosis? Nah, no, you know what? I don't think I'll be reviewing that app anytime soon. So let's say hello to the folks in the chat, because we need to do that. So hello to my fellow warts. I hope you're all doing well. Deep Gravity, Pete Johns, Daryl, let me scroll down. I've got a new system here. Desolate Morning, Danny Broderick, Joey Helpish, what up, bro? The Toolamat, hello. Cold Acre. You know we're getting to it. Nina, how are you? Good to see you as well. And there is our friend and your friend, Dr. Sorders. Tom Rochelle, Russ, hello Russ, good to see you. I'm glad you had a bit of a giggle at yesterday's show. It was fun, wasn't it? I made a total tit of myself like I do every day on this show, yeah? And that's what it's all about. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Gary Hubs, what's Gary got to say this morning? Hey, Jadesy, you catty-whacking bush snatcher. Yeah, no, just tooting your trumpet, Gov. Hey, while I got ya, any chance I can get back my signed VHS copy of Who Dares Wins back from you? The missus is blah, blah, blah. You know what, you weirdo? No, I'm keeping that thing, man. No way. If I missed anyone, let me keep scrolling. So scrolling. Forever I am scrolling. Rawhide. Ed Zielinski, hello. I think I've caught up. If I haven't caught up, just let me know, yeah? Just let me know. Oh, good. Yeah. Cool. So, and somebody over there at Facebook, hello, Tom. Welcome along. I can see you there. There's 2 people over at Facebook. That's really cool. Hardly anybody at Facebook there. Let's just cover this. Doctor's orders. So, most of you know I have a grindcore comedy death metal band thing called FMC, Filthy Maggoty. Yeah. Me and Cold Acre started writing a song yesterday for a quick single we're going to throw out called Doctor's Orders. So look out for that. You're going to love it, man. We've turned your name into a grindcore anthem, yeah? All right, so what are we going to do today? We are going to look at Tonebridge, yeah, because they finally fixed up these issues that we've been having, and everybody loves Tonebridge, don't we? It's a fantastic app. It's free. If you don't know about it, it's actually created by the crew, the guy who is behind the Ultimate Guitar website, which does tablature and chord stuff, hundreds and thousands of things up there. I mean, it's a really extensive website. They've got an app as well, which is free with a subscription. So if you haven't got that as well, grab that too. So Tonebridge was created quite a few years ago, and I think it just started out, I think it was just a thing he did for a bit of fun, and it really took off. It never used to be as customizable as what it is today. You couldn't create your own patches and all that. It just was the app with a bunch of tones that people could upload. And the way that you used to do it with Tonebridge, let's open it up. Let's go to the main screen here. So basically, you had to email the developer with a tone idea that you wanted him to add to the list. And he would look at it, create the tone, and then add it to the list. And, you know, it'd take a few weeks for it to get up. That's how Tonebridge started. So I've been using it for a long time. Love you long time. Hey, paying to get. Good to see you as well. So, and from what I know, the history of it too, some of the developers jumped ship and left, and so it hasn't been updated as much. There's some problems with it back in 2017 where it wasn't working properly. They did an update, kind of sort of got it working. But the only thing is it's never really been fully working as an AU3. It's always had issues, especially in GarageBand. It must be just GarageBand, because it seems to work in everything else. So it's Apple's fault. But it was really amazing. And now I kind of knew there was an update coming, but I kept it on the down low because, you know, I wanted to wait and see if it was going to come out. And so I heard about this about 3 weeks ago. And I was really surprised yesterday when it popped up. So first, what we're going to do, so here it is here. And let me grab my guitar. So I've got the 7-string today, which you know what that means. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's flick over to my pedal board and see what's selected. Let's give a bit of Terrorizer to kick off with. shit, yeah, man. So this thing is bloody free, yeah, and it's amazing for free. I mean, you know, how I spent I did actually spend $109 AUD to unlock the entire Bias FX 2, and that was with the discount. That's Australian dollars. Man, we get screwed here. So before I jump in, we'll come back to the actual app here by itself, because the big question is, because I've covered this app before, does it now work in GarageBand? So let's sort that out. Let's close some apps down here in my background. Look at all this shit I've got open, hey? It's a disgrace. What a messy iPad. Let's open up GarageBand. Hey, Sarah, welcome along. Good to see you. Hey, Sarah, I downloaded that fantastic... God, is it on my iPad? Let's have a look. Go back. I'm having a brain fart. So the Parrot teleprompter last night, as you can see down the bottom here, I downloaded that for free. If you haven't checked out Sarah Nguyen's channel, go ahead and do so. She does tutorials on how to live stream and lots of other stuff around live streaming. So thank you for that, Sarah. Not that I will probably use it, because I'm terrible with scripts and stuff like that. I prefer to fly, you know, by the seat of my pants and get a bit crazy. Anyway, so let's open GarageBand before I lose all of you as warts. Come and join me, my warts, as we go on an adventure. And what we're going to do is we're going to open GarageBand as a vocal track, and we're going to go to fun and clean, because we all love a good bit of clean fun, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, that is until the lights go down. And do I get creepier every episode? I hope so, because that's my goal. All right, so here we are in GarageBand. Now, the problem that we were having with Tonebridge, there were a couple of problems with the AU3. Let me just scoot to full screen here so you guys can see what's going on. And look up the top. There's a little wart. I've been playing with my assets. I really should move that wart, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Let's move it. I don't like the wart up there. Let's put the wart over here. Down the bottom. There we go. That gives some continuity. We all rise together, folks. All right. So the problem we were having with GarageBand and Tonebridge was when you loaded up a Tonebridge as an AU3 in a track and created a tone, a guitar tone, and then you recorded a track, and then you chose another track and wanted to choose a different tone, and then you closed down the program, the second tone that you chose would revert to the first tone. So you were unable to actually create two tones, which is crazy, because as a guitarist, especially playing metal or any kind of guitar with multiple tracks, you want to have different tones going on to complement each other with frequencies and such, right? So it was really frustrating. Plus, sometimes with GarageBand 2, it wasn't remembering even the original tone. So the AU3 has been broken since iOS 14, has been dumped on us unceremoniously. So they have fixed that, and that is fantastic news. Super exciting. So what we're going to do off the bat, let's just go to our screen here, pull this out to the side, and we're going to click on our track settings, head over to plugins and EQ, and hit edit, and we're going to choose one of these, head over to audio extensions, and scroll down with my Apple Magic Keyboard, which I love. I'm having an affair with it. And there's Tonebridge, and we can add that in to the track. Now, my track, I don't have, I think, monitoring is off. So I need to turn monitoring on, and look at that, we have no sound. I guess it's because, why is that? What is going on here? I don't know why my... Let's try adding another track. It could be... GarageBand, what are you doing? Let me do this. Turn off on. I reckon this is what it is. It's my, there we go, turn on monitoring. Cool. We don't want that one on, we want this one on. So, monitoring on, and, oh, there we go. We'll turn this down a bit, because I always blast your ears off, because that's what metal is all about. Can give a bit more volume. Out of tune a bit there, because it's so hot in my room. It's like 30 degrees here in my bedroom. It is, and my strings just keep going out of tune. So let's click on the track settings again and bring up Tonebridge. Now, here's what you get. So you can make this a full screen. This is the worst thing. I wish Tonebridge gave us the full option to look at the whole thing in here. That would be to look at the, you know, the standalone app and get a few more options there. So as you can see, I've got Terrorizer picked here. If you click on the little magnifying glass here, you can get all your recent tones. Now, if you're struggling, if you don't want to like set up, so you've got your little search bar here to go through your tones, right? If you actually want to preempt what you're going to use as pedals, you can open it as a standalone and click like 10 pedals that you think you're going to use. And then when you open up the app as an AU3 in GarageBand, and then check here, the last 10 that you opened as a standalone will be sitting here. So as you can see, I opened it up before and I was on Terrorizer, and you can see Slayer's here. So these are all the last things I used as standalones, and I can click between all of these. So we'll grab this Morbid Angel sound. Cool, so we've got a tone, it's all working. What we want to do is just grab a random drummer. We'll give Anders a bit of a go. Yeah, did I scroll past? Let's throw Anders in there. No, I did. I was back here. It's early in the morning, folks. You got to give me a break. So we've got Anders. What's Anders doing? Yeah, go Anders! Bang that drum! Bang that drum! Anders, mate. What a legend Anders is, eh? He's got long, silky, sun silk hair as well. So let's just have a play with 8 bars of this, and I'll show you what I mean with the update, how they've fixed that you can have multiple guitar sounds. So we'll just chug on some E for a bit, yeah? That'll do. Do we go too far there? Let's chop that off. Let's bring this track back from automatic to just 8 bars. Whoops, we don't want 1. There we go. Cool. So, play that back. Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to delete this vocal track because I'm lazy. And now I'm just going to do a duplicate of this track. We'll do another duplicate of this track, and by doing that we already have Tonebridge ready in each track here. And look at this. If you recall, whenever you created a multiple tracks of Tonebridge and then opened up the plugins and EQ, the little picture here of the little Tonebridge icon was always missing. But look at this, you saw it with your own eyes immediately. It's there. So they have weaved some absolute voodoo magic there to make this work in separate tracks. You can already tell off the bat. So let's open up Tonebridge, go to our little magnifying glass, full screen, so we can see what's going on there. We'll bring in this Terrorizer sound. So we got a bit of contrast. And we need to do this thing. We need to turn on monitoring. Cool. Now let's do another track. Cool. That was played pretty bad. But as you can hear, now we'll play through the different, we'll play this and we'll flick between the two tones. You'll hear they are different. Cool. Let's add another one in here. We'll go for more of a Slayer tone, yeah, because it's quite a bit of a different tone. Hit our little hourglass, the glass of the hour. So we've got this Skeleton Christ Slayer tone here, and make sure that monitoring's on. Cool, let's hit play or record. Sweet. Now, I don't even know what I'm playing at the moment. Let's just have a listen to them and hear the difference once again. So 3 completely separate tones there. All good, yeah? So the big problem was now, when we shut this down and come back, they'd all be gone. So let's do it. Let's hold our breath. And open it back up, and let's see if it's all still there. Sweet, they are all still there. The problem has been solved. That is fantastic news. So there we are. There's the Morbid Angel one. There is the Terrorizer sound. And there is the Slayer sound. So fantastic news for anybody using this in GarageBand. Definitely all fixed up. What else did they say had been fixed? Let's scoot over to the App Store and type in Tonebridge and see what, there we are, Tonebridge Guitar Effects. Now remember folks, this is a free app. Don't have to pay anything, nada, zip. No enchiladas whatsoever. Absolutely free. And now that we've had a look, so what else? We've got out of the blue. Here's an update from us. In this version, we've completely reworked the audio unit. So they've really improved the whole audio unit from the ground up. I'm guessing they've worked along with it with a whole bunch of iOS versions, because it does say here also the app has been updated to work well on latest iOS version. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat and it crossed its leg. So different presets can now be used on different tracks without any limitations. All preset settings are restored correctly after the project has been closed and reopened. So we've covered that as well. Tonebridge preset settings can be saved as a GarageBand preset. Improved overall stability. Hang on a minute. So let's have a look at that. That's a bit cool. How do we do this? So I don't even know how we would do this. How do you save a preset on here? I don't even I don't even know how to save a preset. I guess you open it up. Yeah. Do you do it in here? I've got no idea. How do you save a preset? Somebody help me. Oh, here we go. So I'm guessing that you can do that here. So hit save. Is that right? And then we call it bunghole.
Beep beep for my bunghole. Bunghole. Bunghole.
Cool. So we've called that bunghole. and it's saved as bunghole. So we should be able to have that as a preset here in GarageBand moving forward. It's not letting me do any. Oh, there we go. So that is now saved. So anytime I open a brand new track, I should just be able to bring that up. So that saves a lot of time, yeah? That's really cool. So I guess if we just, to test it out, test the waters, add a new track, scoot over to vocals, and good old clean fun, because that's what we love. We love clean fun. And I'm guessing we can go here, done. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm testing this out, because it's just, we've already got a track set up as it. So Tonebridge, so you can load it up, hit presets and bunghole, and great. So that's really cool. All right. Happy days. It all works in GarageBand. So any of you who've been struggling, I know people like, Gary Hubs is, uses this exclusively on his iPhone, and that's no mean feat in itself. Creating entire songs using that tiny little iPhone. So the frustration that must have been occurring, having to, I guess, merge tracks. So good stuff. It's a pretty simple update, and happy days. So what are we going to do for the rest of the show? Well, I'm going to jump into the pedal design, because it's something I really didn't go into in the last time we looked at this. Let me catch up with some of the chat here. It's been going. I think I saw a smart ass comment from Russ before. Where is it? It's something about me giving away a free app. I can't even find it. Yeah, put it in a giveaway, Jade. Yeah, sure. Folks, if you'd like to win a chance to grab Tonebridge, all you got to do is like this video 100 times, leave 200 comments, and I'll be giving away as many copies as you like every day for the rest of my life. How's that sound? Good giveaway? Speaking of giveaways, remember we had a giveaway from yesterday, so that's still open until tomorrow. That was for AU3FX Dub. So if you haven't already left a comment in the chat on yesterday's video, go and do it, because I've got, is it 3 copies? I think it's 3 copies to give away tomorrow. And yeah, but let's get out of GarageBand. We can close it. You know what I should do, because I always forget to do this? Delete this song. Go to my recently deleted, select all, and hit delete. Why am I doing that? Because, folks, whenever you delete something, look at this, it still hangs, and you move it and you delete it, like a GarageBand project or a bunch of files from the Files app, they go to this little folder down here called recently deleted, and they hang there, and they continue to use the space of your iPad or iPhone for the next 30 days. So try and get into the habit each time, and I'm probably preaching to the converted here. Most of you would know this, but if you don't, and your device is very low on space, whenever you delete something from audio share or anything, always go and check your recently deleted folder and go and delete it from there too, because you're thinking you're clearing space, but you're actually not. And another tip, if you use YouTube or Facebook, once every 2 or 3 weeks, just delete both apps from your iOS device. Just remove both of them, YouTube and Facebook, and immediately reinstall them, because they actually hold temporary data that will build up heaps. So you may install Facebook, and initially it's 400 meg when you install it, and then you go and look at it in your iPad, and it'll say that it's taking up a gig. And the same with YouTube. It stores data in the background, so it's a good thing every few weeks just to remove it and reinstall it, just to clear up a bit of extra space. You know what I mean? It's pretty quick. You just uninstall it and then reinstall it. Let's open up Tonebridge again. And let's go through some stuff here. Do I have sound over here now? I probably don't. You know what I'm going to have to do again? Turn this off, turn it back on. The joys of iOS. Oh, that's right. I've got to pick a sound, I think. Let's go over to my favorite pedal. There we go. me just turn that down for a second. So first I'll cover pedal boards, all right? Because pedal boards are an important thing. If you're not sure how to use them, or you know, you're new to Tonebridge, I'll quickly run through this. Now, when you install Tonebridge, it asks, and you got a little favorites tab along the bottom here. And the way to access your favorites tab is you need to sign up to the guys. You need to create an account. You can log in with, I think, Facebook or Google, or create your own account. So it kind of works like Bias Effects with ToneCloud. You create an account, and then you can actually store all of these pedals. As you can see, I have a lot of pedals stored here. And once you save them to your favorites, they're organized up the top here by date added, which is nice and handy, by artist name in alphabetical order, and by song associated with each pedal. So that's really cool. You've got a little search thing here, so I could just type Metallica, and you can see it just brings up suggestions. So these are all the Metallica apps I have installed or set as favorites. So that's really cool to actually find sounds. You've got this little catalog here. The best thing about the catalog is that it is full of really unique stuff. So if you're a metalhead especially, and not only metalhead, there's a lot of bands which you may not think would be here. Let's do a test. This is probably not going to be here because this is very obscure. Anal. No, see, it's not going to be there. Anal, see you next Tuesday. Oh, there you go. Look, Anal, see you next Tuesday is actually here. So the 6 sounds, you know, I can't believe, oh my God, look at the song titles here. Let me go full screen. You probably can't see it. Van full of, you're old as, you got to love Anal, see. I'm just going to grab this tone here because I don't have any anal C, I don't think. Anal C sounds great. What's this sound like? It's probably a horrible tone. And it's not giving me any sound, this tone. Oh, it's because I have the volume down. Here we go. No shit, Tom. But this is what I mean. There's a lot of obscure artists here because, and I'm not sure if the developer still allows you to do this. We can go back and have a look because it used to say, oh yeah, so it still says it here. Didn't find the right song. How about making your own preset? All right, so they've changed it. It used to be that you could, oh no, the link's still down here. Not ready to create presets yet. Request a preset. So when you click on this, it brings you up to a little request page, and you can type the artist, the song part, whole song, so whole song, the bridge, outro, main riff, chorus, whatever you like, and the instrument, if you like electric, bass, or acoustic, and any additional notes, and you can hit send, and that'll go to the developer, and they will, I guess, do what they used to do their best to create the tone for you. Which is, you know, really handy if you're not confident enough to make tones. Anyway, I'm going to save this this anal C thing for later. That's for Ron. I'm going to keep that one for Ron for later on. And see, Zelinsky's just written, we need a Dr. Zorda's pedal. Let's do that. Let's make a Dr. Zorda's pedal right now. Why not? Warts and all, yeah? Warts and all. Daryl has a question. Where can you find your account details in Tonebridge? You can, I don't know if you can find them as such. I think there's somewhere here. It's not in there. You tell, I haven't really done what's down here. So we've got copy to workshop, remove from favorites. It's got to be in the catalog, I thought. Down here? No. Or in, I thought it was somewhere in here. I'm not sure where that is. So even in date, it's not in workshop, pedalboards. So down here's where you can log out. So I'm not sure. I don't think they send you an email or anything like that from what I remember. I mean, I use Facebook to log in. So, which I probably shouldn't, but I'm lazy. So I guess that's where you can find it, where to log in. The one thing I haven't tested too, I'll just say before jumping into these pedal boards, I haven't tested. Oh no, I have on the Mac. So this is free on the Mac as well, right? But I tried to log in with my account using Facebook on the Mac, and it came up with this error saying it couldn't actually do it. It was like it couldn't get to the web page. So I don't know if they've actually done an update for Tonebridge on Mac. I haven't checked that out yet. It'd be a nice thing if they have. And Gary Harbs has just popped in there. Anywho, remember that time I lent you 50 cents for a Macca's soft serve? Can I have that back now? The missus kicked me out and I'm out of phone credit to apologise. Yeah, you get that. You get that 50 cents. In hell. Yeah, so maybe... Look, the thing I say to all you guys, if you have an issue with something like that, and, you know, I should follow my own advice, just shoot the developer a message. Just go to, and the way to do that is in the Mac App Store and on iOS. You should just be able to go to the app. So if you're not sure how to do it, and scroll down, and you'll be able to find the seller's information. Where are we? I'm probably going to make an ass of myself here, because normally it should. So here it is. Up here, you see Ultimate Guitar Developer. You can, oh no, that's not it. Normally there is a link here. Developer website, there it is. Sorry, I should know this. Right, so there you go. You click on that and it'll take you to their website. And I'm sure somewhere in here, you'll find in the forums, or you'll find a help section there. Just email them and tell them of the issue and they'll fix it up for you. Pete says, sometimes I have no idea what's going on this show. Neither do I, Pete. Neither do I. Alrighty, so let's head over to the workshop. So this is what you're given when you head to the workshop. If you haven't made any pedals before, this will be blank for you. As you can see, I've made a few pedals. We can flick through these. These are, and a lot of these too were my first attempts at making pedals. So this was for I think a funky thing I was working on. So that was for that. What else have I got here? So DreadCircus acoustic. I've made a heavy thing here. That's not a very good one. And we've got a new preset. There we go. There's a crunchier one. Cool. And what else we got? So we got a personal sound album. Ooh. So I must have made that when I needed some funky wah sound. And then last one, oh, here's another wah wah it looks like I've made. Cool, yeah? So what you can also do, you'll see down the bottom when you make a pedal, so we'll start backwards. You've got a little publish button down here. You can actually upload this to the Tonebridge catalog, so other people can download it if they do a search. You know, if you want to mimic another sound or copy a sound of someone's, you know, music that you like, you can do that, or you can make your own sound and put it up there as well. But let's get into the editing stuff. So just firstly, we'll show you how to edit one that you've made. And you've got this little edit button down the bottom. And here's the little pop-up that you get, which is really, really nice and cool. As you scroll across the top, here's your setup. So you've got the name of your pedal here. You've got the gear. So I've got a noise gate attached in the chain here. This is my head. So we've got a Valve King. We've got a 4x12 Valve King speaker with the mic. Of course, you need a mic. And we've got a wah pedal here. And to add anything else to this list, you've got a little plus sign on the end there. And that brings up this huge list of awesome stuff. And yes, I was just getting to that, Russ, so thank you for prompting me there. Once you create your pedal, you can actually add your own graphics and artwork to it as well. So you can make it look all spiffy. And I think, so when you click on the first part of the preset there, and these are your like main settings, and you see down just here you've got add, so you can add from your library a nice little picture. So let's add, what have we got in all photos? Let's add the warts and all picture. Yeah, let's add that. Look at that, we've got a wart we all rise together pedal. Oh man, I love doing this show. Oh, awesome stuff. Cool. Now, I don't know what's cool. So we go back to edit. That's nice and fun, isn't it? That's sexy. And I love how the wart is exactly on the button too. Right on the button, folks. Yeah, and so with your main settings here, you've got an input gain, output gain, you know, pretty standard stuff there. You've got a noise gate actually built into the general settings, so that's nice. And every pedal has this, even from the stuff that's pre-made, the favorites you can download and stuff. You've got this automatic noise gate, and you've got a prevent feedback button, so that's really cool. Down here you can change the preview of your sound, so you get a whole bunch of basic stuff that's selected here, or you can actually so you can turn that on, and so people can get an idea of what your sound sounds like. But let's jump over here and have a look at this. So we'll just run through these pedals that are on here. So this is the noise gate I added at the front of the chain. All the functionality that you would expect in any kind of app like this. So you can change the threshold and decay. You've got a little power on switch. And the controls are nice and simple. There's nothing overwhelming or skeuomorphic or anything like that. Only the little pictures up the top. Then you've got your... the top, you have the head of your, we all love a bit of head, don't we, of your amp. So again, nice simple sliders to change the volume, presence, resonance, texture, bass, all that kind of stuff. And you can scroll up and down, change the brightness of it, and you can hear it in real time as well, so that's cool. You can... then you've got your speaker. Now this is really cool too. So you've got your power on for it. Now these two sections here, you can change your mic. So you do have mic options, very in depth. All right, so we can change to a wide load, back to the preset, and so cool, you can actually move your microphone around. Now it's not as crazy as not as crazy as other guitar apps, but so you've got distant, off access, and on access. So you can see when we come back, we should have, yeah, you can hear the difference there. Or maybe you can't. Maybe you've actually got to save it for it to, that's another thing. So you can change your cabinet from here as well. Just by there's all these little links on each one, so you can flick over and change your cabinet. Let's just grab this blues one. And you can add any kind of pedal that you want as well. So let's flick over to this and go through some pedals. So here are all your pedals: flanges, tremolos, vibratos, wah-wah. You've got a whole bunch of pre-processing stuff like an acoustic emulator, distortions, I mean overdrives. You got everything here. So you got this Metal Planet distortion. We can add that to the mix. Wow, isn't that a rabbit's fart? Jesus. And at any time too, beautifully, you can just remove the pedal down the bottom. So it's really easy to build up a pedal board. Really, really easy. But let's just go back to, where are we? Cool. We are going to get out of this and let's create a brand new one, yeah? So we'll go back to workshop. And how do we create a brand new one? Because we want to make a Doctor's Orders one. I don't have a picture of Doctor's Orders to add. So you hit the plus up in the top right hand corner. And here we are. It's pretty much opened up with this standard setup. You're going to get this each time. So we're going to change out this cabinet. And what are we going to look for? We are going to scroll through these cabinets. So we've got bass cabinets. As you can see, there's a little header for each of the sets of cabinets. You've got an acoustic cabinet up here. You've got bass cabinets, electric cabinets, and each of them, if you're not so sure how, what kind of sounds that you get from cabinets, you'll see there's a description under each and every one. So this top one here, the American Dual, says this definitive cabinet with Jensen speakers creates airy, angelic, clean tones. And then underneath it gives you an idea. So 2x12, classic, versatile, bright, and simple. So you even get like the style of music that's listed in there as well. So if we scroll down, we're looking for a metal sound. So you can see this 1x12 Bdua SD30. It says custom 1x12 fat speaker gives the cabinet a small yet rock solid sound for thick, heavy, solid, full loaded. Let's just bring that in to kick off with. And now we'll change some head. Let's do that because this is where we're going to get a really crunchy sound that we want. So again, with all of these, if we scroll to the top, you've got acoustic, you've got bass heads. So what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bass heads there. That's a pretty decent selection. And what do we got here? So crunchy, hard rock. We got this Meteor for thrash. Is that what we already had? I think we did. No, we didn't. And why am I not getting any sound there? We have to click to lead. So you can see you've got the clean sound and you've got the lead sound. As soon as you hit that lead, cool. That'll do for that. Is there anything else we want to add? So now we'll pop over to pedals. So I'm not going to build anything too extensive here because we're running out of time and all that jazz. And I can let you know we've got a new kind of show starting each day. So if you know Joey Helpish, who's here in the chat, he is kicking off now. He used to have a series over on Facebook called How to Song. And he's going to be kicking off over on his channel and his new series, which will most likely from here on in follow after this. So we've got more entertainment on YouTube following How to App. It looks like coming up we're going to have the new show How to Song. So if you don't get enough of how-tos, that is going to be coming your way as well. Good stuff, yeah. Good stuff. Andy Goldsby says, anybody else notice a tiny bit of latency using Tonebridge? No, I haven't. I mean, if it is, it's minuscule. Cool. So we've added this crazy distortion. I'm going to pull back some of that distortion. Cool. This is just going to do for now. So now you can see how easy it is to make an app. Let's head back to the top of this and let's give it an image because we're doing Dr. Zorda's app. Do I have a, let's just throw on the thumb. I don't know. Or we could just put on this photo of my dinner from the other night. Yeah, let's do that. What the fuck? Oh, man. Did that work? There we go. So here's our new preset over here with a photo of my dinner on it. And I can publish that by hitting the publish button. We can open it up there. So there you go. It's got tomatoes and all that kind of stuff there. All right. So Joey's just said here, super stoked about how to song starting today after Jade on my channel. So are you doing it on YouTube or on Facebook? Or are you doing it on YouTube or Facebook? So yes, Doctor's orders. Sorry. Yes, Doctor's orders. This is your app right now, and I didn't even name it, so we can edit it. I'm pretty sure you can name it. I don't. Where do I name it? I can't remember. That's really shit of me. Double click. No, I think we may have to do it here. Let's see if I hold my finger down on it. Yeah. So if you hold your finger on it, no, it doesn't work either. So you can publish to catalog. You can copy to your work. You can make a copy of it again if you want to create a different sound. So you can do all that kind of stuff. Maybe down here. No, I don't know how to change the name. There's got to be a way to do it. I refuse to let you beat me. We've got automatically prevent feedback. There we go. So your guess is as good as mine. Let's just leave it at that. All right. Okay, my fellow warts. Oh no, there it is. My preset. So where it says new preset. So you just click on the word there. So we got there in the end. Doctor. If I can spell it right. And that should. Oh, it didn't save. Where do I hit save? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. What's going on? If we go back now, hopefully it did update. Yes, it did update. There we go. Doctor's orders. So all good. Doctor's orders is fixed. Doctor's orders. Cool. Happy days. So that's and now you can grab these and put them in your pedal board. So we'll flick over to pedal boards. As you can see what I do here. So if I wanted to add it to a pedal board, how do I do that? So you actually click on the pedal. I think that's right. I don't want to publish it. La 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 la. I can't remember how to actually do it. It's been such a while. So you've got, I think you add, that's right. You go over here and you hit the plus sign. And now you can do a search for your, so you can create a pedal board from here. So if I want to create the Doctor's orders, I think this is going to work. It may backfire on me. Doctor's orders, I can create. And I should be able to, from here, wherever that's put it up the top, I think. So I can open that up here. And then I should be able to choose from any of my favorites. So I need to add so I could add like the Smashing Pumpkins thing. Hit plus. I could add Faith No More. I can add all of these. And this is how you make pedal boards. So really, really cool for playing live or anything like that. You can flick, as you can see, I have a whole lot of pedal boards here with like Carcass, Faith No More stuff. And I've separated all my pedal boards out into individual albums like Justice for All by Metallica, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All. So yeah, pedal boards are really handy as well. I reckon that's about the end for today. I hope this has been educational for you. Remember, this week we have A really cool interview coming up with Jordan Rudess from Dream Theater and the creator of GeoShred. That's going to be so cool. I'm so super pumped about that. I hope you all are as well. Tomorrow we are looking at the new 4 Pockets app, AUM MIDI mixer, and it's going to be, I'm super excited to show you all that because it's a game changer for AUM. It's really cool. And we're going to give away 2 copies of it, and the winners of that will be announced on the Jordan Rudess interview. Also tomorrow we'll be giving away the codes for the AU3FX Dub app. So if you haven't already, jump over to that show from yesterday, leave a comment and all that stuff so you can be in the chance to win one of those. Remember, folks, if you want to check out the website, it's howtoapp on iOS.com for all your stuff related to this funny old silly show. Thank you, my fellow Warts, for joining the show today. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we all rise together. Okay? Oh no, I can hear it. No! It's the music. Just want to let you know too, in about an hour's time, my patrons are going to be doing a little first look show at a really cool guitar sim I got given today. So if you're a patron, in about an hour's time, jump over and we're going to take a look at this really sick guitar sim, yeah? Do what makes you happy! That's Thursday, UK time, Russ. Thursday. Adios, amigos.